Alrighty, here we are. I'm she, I'm her, you're she and her too. This is a black woman channel about black women for black women. Other people can watch, but please don't talk to me. I'm your nosy neighbor lady, she does the neighbor lady show. Of course, I have on a shirt. Of course, we were supposed to do this video yesterday, and of course we didn't, so we doing it today. And of course, if you see strays and flyaways, I couldn't put all that gel on my hair today too. I still gotta wash all this stuff on my hair. But the video is, are black women keeping other black women single, and the Disneyfication of love and romance, which is dating and mating. Okay, so it's just like, for me, I wrote some stuff down, and I usually kind of stop writing stuff down, so it shouldn't be all over the place, because I know I got my ideas and we did the live. So I do believe that some black women are not open to new experiences, and I think that's keeping y'all from finding somebody, because y'all don't know how to make like lemons out of lemonades unless it's like in a Negro Lee's package. I don't think all black women should date out. I don't think you all should do anything you don't want to do. But I do think that women who go on Kendra saying, oh, my last man made $100,000, so I know I can get a man with $100,000. And then we have a lot of black women who like come on here and tell you these long stories that are not true, clearly. I saw one video, a girl was telling a story about the greatest date ever, but then he got in a fight. But he sent her roses to her job, and now she's scared. Any woman who have a good date with a man, just because he get in a fight, we're not going to act like people wouldn't still deal with him. If he paid for this and paid for that, and that's everything she say he paid for, which I don't believe. And then she's like, no, you got in a fight at the restaurant. I don't want to be with you. Nobody's gonna do that. Nobody. No woman where a man just paid for everything and paid this and that, and they was like in VIP. You know, we have black women who want to hear lies from other black women about black love stories. So, and we have a lot of women who are black women who are invested in covering for or caping for black men. So they will say anything or whatever it takes to convince other black men that black men are marriage material, or, you know, or that they got the perfect one. Even with the women who, because it's this one pretty girl, she's dark skinned, she got dreads, and when she wear her red lipstick, it really looks cute, but she's always doing TikToks, and she's married. But instead of telling y'all how to get married like her, or how she met her husband, and how to maintain a steady, ongoing relationship, all she does is tell you about red flags. Everything's a red flag. This is a red flag. He does that, that's a red flag. If he does this, leave him. We see groups of women online, usually other races of women, who are like, I divorced my husband for the internet and it wasn't even worth it. Because, you know, prime example, another video that you all see, it was a girl with dreads. I think she was brown or light skinned, but definitely a black woman. And she was like, I never get attention, but women tell me I look good, and women tell me I look okay, and that anybody will be lucky to have me, but I don't see it in my life. And she kind of started crying. And this is the lying and gaslighting that black women do to other black women, as well as other races, but we're focusing on black women here. Oh, you look good, girl, and la la la. Because you want to really keep her looking ugly, instead of telling her and being honest, like, if you lost a little weight, or maybe if you do your hair a little different, or if you put on a little makeup, or if you wear outfits that flatter your body type, you might be able to get somebody. Not, oh, you're fine the way you are, and don't worry about them, and you'll find somebody. This women keeping women single. And I feel like, yeah, what is this? Oh, yeah, that was some other idea that was actually related, but we'll go if we can. But y'all watch these situations and these relationships advice. Even one video I just, matter of fact, just watched it. I don't really want a relationship, but I want somebody to want me. I want to be desired. So you do want a relationship. You do want romance. You do want love. But you don't want it. But you do want it. But you don't want it. And y'all keep each other single because y'all saying what other women are saying, or y'all saying and regurgitating what other women are saying they said or they did, when in actuality they're just making content. They're just making money. They don't care about you finding somebody or not. They care about making you feel good so you can keep coming to their show. And a lot of these women are only keeping y'all single. And we see it with the rise of black women coming over here in BWE divestment and swirling spaces being totally rude and negative or want to be combative because the manosphere failed them in finding a man. So they want to take it out on women, and it's not our fault that the manosphere lied to you and told you they wanted somebody fun, fit, and feminine and nice, and you still can't get a black king. So y'all taking that out on us. That's not our fault you believe that. Ain't no man gonna tell you his tricks. Ain't no man gonna tell you what he really want, because he know, why would he give you his game book and his game plan? That'd be stupid. That'd be stupid. He can't trick you if he tell you how he gonna trick you. But it's just like, even the stuff, oh, we don't look right together. I don't feel like I look right with this type of man. I don't feel like, if he's the perfect guy and you don't feel like you look right with him, you're worried about what other women think about you. You're not thinking about how other men are pursuing you or thinking about you because you got a man. You're worried about what other women would think about you and the man you chose. But why do that matter? Why do it matter? If he's doing everything you want him to do, why do it matter how he look and how they think he look? But you all are so into impressing other women, which I think is tied to y'all low self-esteem and insecurity, and also because black women don't have friends. So the only way we know how to be friendly is to lie and gaslight each other, because we don't know real relationships or real friendships. And we get offended by everything if a black woman says it, but a black man could tell you to jump off a bridge and you'll love him more. And say, that was great advice. Thanks for telling me. And then you're still not going to find a man. And dating is like a job. Women who say, oh, we fell in love at first sight. We fell in love like this. We fell in love like that. But really, if you think about it, they really never talk about their relationships. And then there is the argument where people, oh, to keep their relationship healthy, they don't talk about it if it's a good relationship. People only want to talk about the bad ones. No, that's not true. That's just a little scapegoat thing that they saying. Because it seems like if they got all these red flags, why can't they tell you about the green flags? Why are they only telling y'all about the worst of the worst stories? And then two, some of these women, you can't see their body. You don't see how they live. You might see their face if you're lucky. You might. But then some of these women, the women who claim to have great functioning relationships, they don't tell you about the red flags in their family and their life that they have put up with. Because when you're dealing with somebody, you're going to have to put up with something. And that's just period. Anybody being together a long time, you get on each other's nerves. But you love each other, so that doesn't matter. Or you have a shared common goal. But it's just like for the women who, even watching Kendra now, oh, I'm waiting till marriage, and I could get a man like this, and I could get a man like this, and I need a man like this. And you all see that and think you're that girl. That girl might be totally delusional telling you a story, or she might actually get that. You're still not her. You don't have her brain. You don't have her mouth. You don't have her things that she do extrally. You don't have her body. You don't have her face. You don't have her car or her house or lack thereof or whatever's going on. Like, and then you say, I should get that. Even how Kendra, what they doing the same, everybody's saying the same thing. Black women saying the same thing. Watch one black woman, she say, what's your flaw? Oh, my flaw is cutting people off too fast. That's a flaw? No, it's really that you got ghosted and you just want to act like you cut them off and you got ghosted. That's all. Or you're meeting bums and see they're a waste of time, so you get away from them. But then what's the other flaw they say? Cutting people off too fast. Then they like to say, I could, some stuff y'all all say the same thing on Kendra. And it's just like it's 35 plus year old women just study saying the same stuff that other women are saying. Okay, I'm 61. She 31. Do you think we can get the same thing? But y'all go to people for advice who not helping y'all. And I'm not saying I got all the tools or the tools. I know if you know what you want and figure out what you want, to be honest about what you want, you got a better chance of finding it. I know that. I don't know everything. I can just give you the pieces of the pieces so you can kind of see through the BS, or you like the BS. You just want to trauma bond with other black women about black men. And if you want to do that, that's your prerogative. Let me pull it all the way up here so y'all know I got clothes on. We're not going to OnlyFans yet. No, they say the OnlyFans girls don't make no money. And you got to build the audience there like you got to build one here. And there's only so many ways you can dress up a vag. But even that, I don't want to be married ever, but I'm going to obsess and watch content that's not serving me or my life. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I had to get that out. But it's just like, I still got to get it out. But it's just like, you watching stuff, oh, here go one, that's not serving your life. You enjoy it or either truly want it in your heart. Because if entertainment is watching stuff that's not obtainable or things you don't want to watch or things you don't see for your life or you don't see yourself in these situations, how is it serving you? To me, it's just counterproductive. Even like me, I stopped watching a lot of Datelines. I used to watch Dateline and 48 Hours and the Crime Channel all day, but I realized it's not productive if I want to look for somebody because I'm going to think everybody wants to chop me up. But the truth is, people who do chop people up, usually them are people they know and love, and they have wronged them or feel wronged or whatever in that way. People are not just hurting random people. Usually when people hurt and take people off the earth, it's with a purpose and a vengeful or vendetta they have with that person. It's usually not random people. So, because we know the number one reasons, cause of death for black women, number one is heart disease, and number two is the spouse or male partner who was romantic, sometimes family, but usually by a male partner. Domestic violence, domestic stuff. Which sometimes can be family related. But it's just like women keeping y'all single by lying to y'all, and y'all like the lies. That's why I can't watch a lot of women content in them story times, because the story is never good and it don't make sense. It's like the truth would have been more entertaining, but you all want to hear, oh, he swept me off my feet and he opened all the doors and he pulled out all the chairs. But when you actually talk about it, you find out nobody's ever pulled out a chair or opened the door for her. We have women crying about men not holding doors for them. Have men held doors for me? Yes. It's not a big deal to me. Some people can argue, oh, it's because it happens for you. No, I think it's because I carry myself like a woman who have things to do and places to go. And I don't take all day to walk up to the door. If I see a door open, I kind of skip a little to catch it. Might could just be that. That's why y'all black women keep black women single when y'all go into these pretty privileged conversations. There's pretty girls out there who ain't getting nothing. And there's ugly girls out there getting more than pretty girls. Even with, oh, why is he with her? She's not that pretty. Like I said, maybe she's funny. Maybe she got a good personality. Maybe she willing to wash his drawers and do his hair and shave and do this and pay for him. Y'all don't know no dynamic of nobody situation. And if you ask them, they're not going to be honest. Because a lot of black love stories are embarrassing. Even for the women, oh, I want to get married, but I want black love. If you want to get married, black people don't get married. But you can keep looking at women who saying black women are getting highest number rates of marriage. That's not true. That data is not true. Any black marriage that's going on today in this world was with a black man and another race of woman. Everybody knows that. But just because you choose to ignore the data, which is how black women keep black women single, whether you're the black woman keeping yourself single, ignoring data, number, and statistics, that's a you thing. That's a you problem. Or when you get online, I don't want this, I don't want that. Just say you're tired. Just say you're exhausted. Say it's draining. Don't say you're tired if you're still being with somebody at 3 o'clock in the night. 3 a.m. in the night, and saying you want more for your life. Black women keeping black women single. You really don't want more for your life because you think you're worth 3 a.m. in the morning. Any man who don't want to take you out, don't want to be seen with you, only want to be seen with you in the dark of the night, midnight, and not taking you out nowhere, you keeping yourself single. Because anybody who likes you and into you is going to take you out and show you off because he's happy and proud to be with you. Black women keeping black women single. Just because you've had sex with a 10, 11, or 12 looking guy, that don't mean you deserve that. That means that a guy will put his thing in anything. And if you're the only girl open at 2 a.m., whether you're cute or not, or his type or not, he's coming to poke. He's coming to drop down. He doesn't care. So that's not a good equate for beauty. A lot of you all keeping each other single, trying to impress people, being with somebody who's this attractive and that attractive, and y'all think y'all deserve somebody that look like Tyson Beckford. I guess this look white. Y'all know the jail, and I just couldn't jail all this stuff down. But Tyson Beckford is a guy from my generation who was a really handsome, dark-skinned guy. And it's just like, do y'all don't think he got options? And then he gonna give it all to y'all? Even women, if I'm married for 20 years, no, I'm not gonna tell you about the infidelity that was in my marriage. I'm going to say, no, he's a great lover and friend and provider. I'm not going to tell you about all the times he cheated and all the numbers I found. Because that's going to be a reflection on me, which really is a reflection on him. But we know black women internalize everything and think everything that's their fault, what niggas do. So it's just like, y'all keeping yourself single. Ain't nobody gonna lead with the words to their black love. Oh, every Tuesday night after he drinks, of course he's gonna throw me upside the wall. They're not gonna tell you that. And they sure hope you don't find out. Like when you're dealing and mating black, but when you're dealing and mating with anybody, he's gonna have things he wants. Even, like I say, I cleaned my ex-boyfriend house. It wasn't nothing, but it was a small house. But it wasn't nothing to sweep and wipe stuff down. I wasn't washing no clothes or washing no dishes. But if I'm over here and women, you shouldn't clean a man's house and you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that. So is he just gonna like you for your looks that you do have or don't have? He's only gonna like you for your sex that you do have or don't have? A man gotta like your personality too. Believe it or not. Yes, they're sex driven. They'll poke anything, but do they want to be with you? Is they gonna spend money on you? Are they gonna buy you gifts and things? Yeah, of course, never let a man drive your car. Because you buying love. But if you know you the breadwinner in your relationship and you've taken that role and you want to do that, why fight with yourself and act like you're not? Why present like you not? Why act like you not the breadwinner? Why act like y'all not dating these broke homeless men? We just had a homeless man go viral. 1,000 women said, come be with me, Black King, because you're attractive and I'll take care of you. If you're that type of woman, be that type of woman. Own her. Don't disavow her and act like this not you. Live in your truth. Then you might find love better. Know that you don't care nothing about 50-50. You don't care about doing 100%. Ain't no 50-50 in no black love. It's just been black women taking care of men. 84% of black women are breadwinners. The numbers are out. And if you want to do that for the rest of your life, that's fine. But some of y'all is 60 and 80. Y'all done took care of men all y'all life and looking for somebody to provide for you. And you make $100 billion. Well, he got to make $100 billion in $1? You're not going to find it. Don't nobody make that type of money on average. You're one of the lucky ones. Or you're lying. Or you're one of the lucky ones. You ain't going to find nobody who make that type of money. So buy you a cat and die alone or get you a little boyfriend somewhere and don't move them in. Y'all keeping each other single. With all these lies. Lies on top of lies on top of lies. Nobody's being honest about anything. It's just like, why? Why? Who are you trying to prove something to? Who are you trying to impress? Other women. That's why it leads me to believe that a lot of you all are LGBTQ. You just think nobody knows it. Because the fascination that you have with other black women is just so unhealthy. It's very unhealthy. You know, even with that refusal to date out, you don't have to. But know that the chances are you're going to die alone or you're going to get with a man who's going to use and abuse you. And it's going to be a real sad story. And if you have children by that man, he's going to leave you and your children. But you don't have to date out because you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. Are the numbers better? I think women who are older have better chances with dating out because another race of man might have wanted the black woman all his life and finally got the courage to do it. Even with women keeping women say, I want a man like this, I want a man like that. Even with women not being honest a lot of women side cheek, especially in the black community. Side chicking is a real thing. Close your legs to married men. Once you get so old, people are either married or in a relationship. Any man that a woman want. It was a time in my life, of course I messed with married guys. But the one I messed with him, but another guy, I just didn't know he was married. And it was one of them black marriages where they really weren't together, but they weren't officially divorced. And then it's just like, I went through a stage where I'm like, I'm not dealing with no married man. But even now, being older, I would be open to it. And I'm not going to lie, because I'm older. Any man that somebody want is going to have somebody. And that's just what it is. Did I ever seek out married men? No. But I'm the only way you're going to find a man who's not in a long-term relationship or not married is he on vacation line. If he's in a divorce. If he's a man that nobody wants. Or he's young. Who probably still live with his mama. And the girls his age don't want him. I don't know. But it's just like, y'all kind of got to get honest with some stuff. And I just feel like a lot of them content creators want to keep y'all single. I think a lot of them content creators want to keep y'all single to keep y'all coming back. Because if they had a good message and they believed in their message, they would really tell y'all what to do instead of trying to like manipulate y'all. A lot of it is manipulation. That's why y'all get mad at me when I do a dating video and the whole video is about what you want, girl. Because y'all want me to tell you. No, you're not going to listen anyway if it's good advice. You going to self-sabotage and you really don't want nobody, or you don't want to do what it takes, or you know something about you nobody wants. It's something about you nobody wants. Some of y'all do got horrible personalities. Some of y'all got boring personalities. Some of y'all don't know how to be pleasant. And it's just true. Once you get older and stuck in your ways and you had a nasty ass attitude all your life, it don't change overnight. Even how you be somebody else at work, you be somebody else at church, you be somebody else here and there. Your real self is when you're in a relationship and people know you and they might choose to not want to be around you. And what did this say? Look good for your age is, yes, looking good for your age is different from you're very attractive. Oh, you look good for your age. That don't mean y'all take women compliments as men compliments. What women think is beautiful is different from what men think is beautiful. And what women think is beautiful is different from what you think is beautiful on yourself. Even that one hair, y'all always love it. I don't like it, so I wouldn't wear it. I don't feel comfortable in it. It move all around. I would never wear it out. It move all around. The hairs never stay where they supposed to stay. That would not be a good. It's fun to do a video and make a video about. And I know I don't like black hair. So do you think I would wear black hair a lot because black women say? I'm not looking for black women though. And I'm not saying that y'all don't feel, y'all just in feeling it's cute. And I feel like I'm justified in feeling like it's not that cute. But it's a cute little style. I would have liked it better in a brown. I would like it in a brown. Not necessarily a red or a blonde. Because it's short. I would like it in a brown. But or even a little black with a little gold or something in there somewhere or something. But that's just kind of how I am though. But even women, how they got this new thing. This hairstyle attracts this. This hairstyle attracts this. This hairstyle attracts that. With the Shira conversation and then just the hair video we did when I was doing my hair. And just thinking about, you know, when you're dating and mating and like even me, I'm not going to wear a red wig out. I might wear it on here with y'all. I'm not going to wear it out unless it's Halloween. But it's just like, you got to get out and see what works for you. Even with that argument when people was doing hard wigs, soft life, and that women who usually have wigs that are not slayed, melted, or glued on and all that usually attract other races of men. And I do think it's truth there, and I don't think nothing wrong with it. And a lot of black women was kind of hating on that. But you're not trying to impress black women though. That's why black women will keep you single, because they lie. And they're haters. Women are haters. Even with that body positivity joint that's going on right now. Oh, you're great the way you are and everything. And I was watching a guy podcast, another race of guy, and he was like, I think women tell women they're good for the way they are because they know that give them more market value. Like if I tell you good at 300 pounds and I'm only 200, I'm still feeling like I'm doing something over you. We know that comparison stuff is big in black women with that jealousy and envy and hatred. We know that. Do they really want to see other black women winning? A lot of them really don't. And they bask in you looking bad. And they bask in you doing bad. And they love it when you're hurting. They love to hear your stories about grieving and somebody knocking you upside the head. But when you're doing better and your life is getting better, they don't want to hear it. All of a sudden, they got to go. They got something to do. They don't want to hear it. And it's just true. I don't know why I did my back like that. I got a big back. No, but it's just true. So black women are keeping other black women single. Even when they go on Kendra, this seems like a little itty bitty thing, and tell you that they dated $100,000 man. And you out there looking for the $100,000 black man that we know date outside their race. You're setting yourself up for failure, and you're feeding these lies. You're feeding yourself these lies, and you letting other people feed you these lies. If a woman say, "Oh, I'm equally yoked. I make $100 billion, and my man do," she's more than likely lying. Really, she's the brains of the operation. She builds the empire. He don't do anything. Just like Tabitha Brown husband wanted to retire her husband. She's lying. Because any man with $100 billion or just $100,000, but when I say $100 billion, I'm just saying whatever come to my mind, because this, I like to exaggerate things. I'm a drama queen a little bit. But it's a lie. But when she say $100 billion, they doing $100 billion, and it's $100 billion, and y'all want to believe that, y'all man should naturally go through. He make $100,000 or six figures. He's interested in other races of women. You should not go to, "Oh, I'm gonna be the one to change his mind." That should not be your goal or intent, or you're gonna be single a long time. A long time. A long time. Love me long time. And y'all like to hear delusion or the Disneyfication of love, or it's a Prince Charming and I'm a princess and I want to be the dream girl, not the placeholder, and I want to be this and that, and all these terms that women have created to make themselves feel better about their situations, or to make excuses about their situations, and that they picked and chose to stay in. And then everything's a red flag. You'll never find a guy. You're a walking red flag. I'm a red flag. Would you think I would say, "Oh, I'm just a great woman, somebody should be with me"? Oh, no. Somebody should just do what I want them to do and give me what I want. And I know if I put in effort, I can get what I want. But of course, I know that I would have to play pretend and do what he wants, or make him think I'm doing what he wants. There's a game there. "Oh, I'm going to be myself. I'm going to be myself." Because being myself, they should accept me for who they are. That's something women say. Men even know they got to be somebody else to pull a woman or to get in her panties. Women say you should be yourself, who don't like you. She's not going to tell you, "Oh, I laugh at the fake corny jokes he does because he always pays for dinner and he just needs somebody to laugh at his jokes." They're not going to tell you that. They'll say, "Girl, I don't know why you can't get nobody to take you to dinner, girl. I can get the dinner." "Why you can't get the dinner?" "I don't know, girl. I can't help you." She's not going to tell you, "Well, if you just say this or say that, or do this or do that." That's why I appreciate Shira, whether you like her message or don't. And like I say, I don't agree with everything she say, but I understand that she got a game plan, and she tell y'all the truth from where she see it, to how to get y'all where y'all need to go. Not lying, not covering up. Do some of her stuff outdated? Is some of her stuff outlandish? Some of it is. It just depends on what you're looking for. Excuse me. Because even when a woman is telling you to go sit in a hotel bar at a hotel, and you're not staying in that hotel and visiting, she's telling you to go be an escort. You just don't know it because you don't know anything about dating and mating, because black people don't date and mate or court. They have sex. God. SEX. Excuse me. But it's just like, ew. I swallowed it. It's gonna come back up. Excuse me. I didn't cough on you. Ain't nobody here. This is camera. This cyberspace. Ain't nothing traveling through cyberspace but words and visuals. So, I just feel like I could feel it in my body. But anyway, Hopefully I get over this cold soon, but black women are just very confused. And I think y'all is really mad at men for not finding y'all black men, but y'all fell for that scam. That was on y'all. I don't know why y'all thought it was good black men out there. Because when black men tell you that it is, come on now, girl. That's the craziest thing in the world to think of, believe. That's crazy. Of course I'm going to tell you I'm a good person without you knowing me. I'm a great person. But I'm going to tell you, no, I'm going to ruin your credit. I'm going to lower your self-esteem. And I'm going to knock you between the washer and dryer every Tuesday. No, ain't nobody going to tell you that. But y'all like the lies. Y'all go with the lies. And y'all keep each other single. And y'all keep yourself single. And y'all want to be on the internet talking about it instead of being about it. Which is more important to y'all, to impress other women, to have women on women contact, because we lack it in the black community. We don't know how to treat each other. We don't have friends. We don't have cousins. We don't have family members. We don't know how to relationship of any type, really, just being honest. If you have a good relationship with your mom or your sister, you're one of the lucky ones. I'll definitely tell you that. And I just feel like y'all keep each other single. But y'all like it, though. Because you're getting the ego gas for that second or minute or 5 minutes of whatever that conversation is. And feeling better about yourself. Instead of being honest with yourself about what you can pull, what you want. I think it's always important that a woman kind of know her dating, mating, market rate value. I think the men call it. And it's not what men say. It's what you attract in real life. Not what women say, is what you attract in real life. My beauty or lack thereof can never come through this camera. It could never come through this camera. A lot of times when you see somebody in person and you see somebody on the pictures, a lot of times people look better than their pictures. Because their aura is there, their vibe is there, their who they really are is there, and you see them for who they are in totality. So it's just like even Miss Faye's world, nice lady. I don't know if she give out good advice or not. I never really watched any of her videos, but yes, you would think that age brings wisdom. Yes, it does for most cases. I'm not saying she's not a wise woman. I'm saying, how can she tell you to date and mate in 2024 when she was dating and mating in the 70s or 80s or the 60s, whatever. I don't know how old she is. But it's the lack of relationship. You feel like you have a mother figure. You feel like you have a grandmother figure. Can she really tell you how to mate and date? Is she mating and dating? What works for her now? Did it work for her 20 years ago? Did it work for her 30 years ago? She's just comforting, because a lot of us don't have mother figures or grandmother figures that we love and can trust. We probably have them, but the relationships aren't that great, so you go to Miss Faye to feel loved. You go to Miss Faye for comfort. Is her advice helping people? I don't know. But I don't, even the girl they kept showing me, I finally click on her. She's 21 or 24 or something, somewhere between that. Can her dating, mating advice help me? No. I'm 37. You all watch stuff to keep y'all single. If I'm 37, even if me and that girl looked like twins, she don't want what I want. And I don't want what she want. My values, my bills, my goals, my tolerance for this, that, and the other is not the same as a 21-year-old. So why are you seeking a 21-year-old for advice? Even with the women in the circles. The Chloe girl, she got great advice, or are you just comfortable with her voice? Or is she really helping y'all find somebody? You don't know how she look. She could live in a cardboard box for all we know. We don't know anything about her relationship but what she say. We don't know what her background look like. You don't know what her kitchen or a corner in her house look like. But she's going to help you find somebody? And you're trusting that. Even the Saucus Reyes girl. What she do? First she was calling y'all ugly and a man don't want you and you shouldn't want a man. Now she telling you how to get a man. Then you all y'all do is attach yourself to new people and new channels to tell you the same stuff over and over again and never really help you. And then some of this advice really would help you if you knew what to pick out of it and keep and what to throw away that don't apply to your life. Or if you actually go outside and try to work something and see what work, you'll know if they lying or stupid, or maybe it just works for them. If I'm giving you advice and I'm an SEX worker, the things I do to get a man not gonna be the things you do to get a man. You're not gonna say the things I'm gonna say, because I'm looking for cash. And I walk the streets, or I'm on whatever these sites are that are good for selling SEX. So y'all can think watching a stripper girl that advice gives y'all. That girl a stripper girl. She probably bust down in the first hour to get her money and her receipts and her dinner and made up the rest of the story to have a story for you. She not gonna tell you, balls just beat on my forehead, but I got paid good money for it. She's not gonna say that. She's gonna say, we went to dinner first. And of course I didn't do it. That's black woman's favorite line. We didn't do it. Y'all believe it. Ain't nobody just shelling out cash and giving out stuff for free. I don't care how many good jokes you got. Or you got to be extremely beautiful and extremely funny and extremely everything that somebody deserves for them to shell out all this money. And you still got to be professional enough to ask for it, or professional enough to take it and not be stupid. Because anybody know accepted money from men for nothing, he gonna want something. Whether he take it or not, he wants something. Ain't no man just giving out stuff for free without no promise of payment back. Okay? So while y'all doing that, I'm waiting till I get married to do this. Just say you already have an SEX with somebody. Or just say you don't want nobody ever. Or just say that last relationship damaged you and tore you up so bad that you can't do nothing but be celibate because you're traumatized. And you definitely need to heal. And nothing's wrong with that. But we did how long were you going to heal? We did how long were you going to be celibate? And I'm not telling y'all what to do. I'm just asking the question for you to ask yourself. So that video is done. So I hope we can move on from dating and mating, and it can be out my mind, because y'all get on my nerves. Please. I'm sick of it. Get y'allself together if you want somebody or don't want nobody. The girl get on my nerve. Y'all get on my nerve. I don't want anybody, and I don't want a relationship, and I don't care who likes me, but I want to feel desirable. Well, you do care who likes you. You do want some type of relationship of some sort, whether it's a real relationship, a sexual relationship, or talking on the phone. You want a relationship. They have chat lines for a reason. You all need to use them. Use chat lines so you can talk to a man and feel like you talking to somebody somewhere and feel like somebody's girlfriend. Just don't send them no money, because you all are too lonely and too confused about what you want. Have a good day, or a good night, or a good evening, or a good afternoon. Whenever you see this, I'm sick of it. But I love y'all. But y'all get on my nerves. And stay beautiful, innovative, creative. And I will see you on the flip side, dip side. Can we stop? Can we stop? Can we stop? And tell them bitchs on Kendra to stop saying the same stuff over and over again. I don't want to keep hearing. I think Kendra's so tired of y'all by now. Like, y'all don't get tired of saying the same stuff that none of y'all gonna get. Bye, girl, bye.